Okay, so this question is showing an inequality represented on a number line, and what we've got to remember is that if we've got coloured in circles on number lines for inequalities, then it could be equal to or greater than. So it could be either of those symbols. Open circles means it's that or that. We've just got to recognise how the numbers are working. So we've got to be careful. We recognise this is about x. So what we're saying here is x has to be less than 6 and it has to be greater than or equal to -7. Okay, because we recognise the ends of the lines are telling us the limits, and the open circle is equal and the closed circle, is equal, and the open circle means either less than or you can't include it. So the inequality that's represented by this line is the x values have to be smaller than 6 but could be greater than or equal to -7. So smaller than 6, greater than or equal to -7. So the one we circle is that one. Question 22, it asks us to work with a graph and it's showing depth against time, and it wants us to work out the rate of change of the depth of water. So the rate of change is about the gradient. So the rate of change is about the gradient. And to work out the gradient, then we need two numbers, and we work out the change in the vertical height and divide that by the change in the horizontal. So the two numbers we can work with are going to be these. So we've got 4 across here, 4 minutes, and here we've got 10. So to do the gradient, we're going to do 10 divided by 4, which equals 2.5 centimetres per second. So the answer is going to be 2.5 centimetres per second. Okay, so that's how we can deal with rates of change. A straight line, the gradient is always equal to the rate of change of whatever the variable is, and depth against time, because it's talking about depth. So we're going to do depth divided by a time to get the rate. So 2.5 centimetres per second.